Hello!
And welcome to our Season 3, Episode 1 Grand Tour review. It's tradition for us to review the beginning of the new motoring channel episode.
Well,
so,
the things that matter anyway.
Here we are, yeah. So, did any of you watch it? If you didn't, and if you're thinking you're going to be watching it here, you're going to be disappointed.
Very.
Sorry about that.
However, it launched what is today.
Or last night at midnight.
Yeah.
I was up, he wasn't, so he watched it this morning.
Yep.
Because he's a lightweight.
Nope.
You are?
I didn't know it was on. It was too late.
I messaged you.
Yeah, but then I didn't see a message till like halfway through it, and then I thought, oh, whatever.
Anyway. Right, so, initially they were talking about 3 awesome cars. I mean, what an episode to start with. Muscle cars. You had the Mustang RTR, which develops... How much?
720 or something?
Yes, very good.
80, 40, something like that.
720. 720. And then we had the Chevy Camaro Exorcist.
Yeah, with
what
1,000 horsepower.
1,000 horsepower. Completely pointless, but completely awesome at the same time.
Standard brakes.
I know, it's a bit weird.
But is that standard to the standard model, or is it standard to something like the ZL1 or whatever they call it?
Well, it didn't seem to suffer on it though, did it?
No, it didn't.
No.
So I wonder if it's like ZL1 brakes or something like that. I don't know.
Possibly. But and that was Hennessy based, so it's probably Hennessy quality brakes.
Maybe. Yeah.
And the last one, of course, the Dodge Challenger Hellcat Demon.
Yes.
Fantastic name as well.
Yeah, they're like 800 and something tuned, aren't they? 840 or something?
840 horsepower.
From 808 standard or something.
Yes. What made me laugh is that the RTR for the Mustang stands for Ready to Rock.
Does it though?
Well, he said genuinely, I don't know if that's true or not, but it seems a bit sort of woolly.
It sounds more ready to race than ready to rock, but it could be. That's the sort of strange thing Ford would do.
It is, it is. Price-wise, of course, the Mustang comes in at the cheapest at 40 grand.
Yeah, that's pretty good on that when you think
that will not be 40 grand in the UK. The new 2018 Mustangs are 42,000 in the UK.
So do you reckon like 55, 60?
65, 70 I reckon.
Right.
For an RTR, the equivalent may be that, and if you import an American one, I mean, again, look what happened with the other Mustangs. As soon as they realised the GT350R, as soon as they realised the demand, the price went through the roof. And that was the dealer markup price.
It's funny we've gotten to this subject so early in our talk when Hammond brought it up.
Oh, did he?
About muscle cars in the show.
Oh, he did, yes, he did.
That they're just too cheap.
He did bring that up later on in their Conversation Street segment.
That's right.
Which was quite amusing with the extended arm.
I thought that would have been funnier actually if he had reached right across to Clarkson.
Yes.
On the other side.
Hammond the other side.
Yeah, whatever. Whoever was on the furthest left.
Yeah, that would have been funny. Yeah. So we got the Mustang at 40 grand.
Yeah.
We've got the Dodge Demon at 67 grand.
Yeah.
And then the Chevy, 98 grand.
Yeah.
Given the choice, money no object, what would you have? Personally, I would have the Demon for its sound. Okay. I mean that whine of that supercharger is awesome.
Yeah.
If you can hear scratching, that's my cat trying to get in the conservatory door.
Trying to dig through some glass, which is an interesting feat.
It is.
Anyway, yeah. So Demon for sound.
Demon for sound. The Camaro for looks.
Okay.
I know. Now, considering I am Mustang through and through, well, it's a bit
I
odd.
can sort of agree with you on this because looking at the car they had on the show, it was a bit soft compared to the other two.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was. But the Mustang. I'm Mustang through and through. To me, it just needs to be a bit more bonkers.
Yeah, a bit more Larry. What are you doing?
I apologise. I'll let her in.
Yeah.
Pause that moment. We're back!
Yay.
Which is what Clarkson says.
Yeah, right at the beginning, yeah.
Okay, now, I do want to address something. In that video, and I noticed this was amended later on when they're in the tent, in that video...
Just before you do, I would just go for the Demon.
Oh, sorry, I missed that.
That's fine.
Yeah, so we should rewind.
Yeah, so you'd go for Demon for sound, Camaro for looks, and just Mustang because it's Mustang.
Yeah.
Okay, so for me, I like the Camaro. I sort of like the Mustang. It's a bit soggy. That's the Demon. I love the Challenger. I've always loved the Challenger. I love the original Challenger.
I love the deep dish wheels and the big chunky tyres.
It's that front little slit with the headlights in. I've always liked the Challenger, even the 70s one. So Challenger.
Okay, all right.
So carrying on.
No, yeah, I apologise that I cut you off there. Yes, it was amended later on in the tent, but when they were doing that video, James May's teeth were awful.
I mean, Clarkson's not really much better, and I'm guessing it's because they smoke.
I know, but you think if they're doing a video, at least clean your teeth.
They probably do, but
he had bits. That was awful. It looked like he'd been on crack for the past 6 months.
I think that's just a thing of people that smoke, I guess.
It was not a good look.
No.
Hello.
And age as well. They're not young spring chickens, are they?
No, they're not. But Hammond seems to manage it, and he smokes.
Yeah.
Anyway, never mind.
Perhaps he just looks after himself a bit better.
Yeah, I suppose.
I don't know.
So yes, please let us know in the comments below what you would have and the reasons why.
Not teeth, the cars.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright. So moving on to the sound test.
Yeah. I don't think that was a fair thing. They shouldn't have been doing donuts.
No, I do love a good sound test.
Yeah.
I mean, if you've got a muscle car, it's all about sound, isn't it?
It's just a rev off.
Yeah.
Maybe they could have got a dyno in there or something, and rolling dynos. They could have done it on a dyno, and I don't know, they're noisy as well. But
yeah.
An underload engine note more than tyre squeal.
It was amusing that James May couldn't do a donut.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to blow the clutch up. He's going to do one of those blowing the clutch up. I'll just rev it, thinking I'm doing a burnout.
I think he had an auto. It was auto, that car, wasn't it?
I don't know. He may not have turned the traction control off.
That's possible. I think he was using too much brake.
Very possible.
Because it kept stalling as he pulled it around. Well, maybe it wasn't.
Well, if it was, then it shows that the brakes are actually pretty good for 100,000 horsepower.
Yeah.
So, anyway, on the end of that segment, I do love the bit where Clarkson did the wheel spin over the vegetables.
Yeah.
It's amusing that you can buy a house there in Detroit.
1,800 quid.
Yeah, for $2,500.
£1,800 or thereabouts.
It's or $2,200. It's amazing.
Yeah. But I mean, it was a bit run down, but it was a nice house.
It's quite sad that Detroit has come to that, unfortunately.
Yeah. And that was a long way outside the city, I think.
Yeah.
They were right out in the suburbs.
Yeah. It wasn't a dump.
No, it wasn't a dump, and I think
it needed a lot of work there.
It is sad that was, so poorly valued, but like you say, it is sad. But like I say, it's so far from the centre.
Yeah.
No one wants to live that far away anymore.
No. So, Conversation Street. It was mostly involved around the same sort of subjects, although I'll move on to something else in a minute. But I love the little dig of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seem to know any of the answers to the questions on.
I know, yeah. That was good, that was. I do like that. The McLaren.
I like that.
Mixed.
Proper little track car, that is.
The McLaren Senna. Here's a picture coming up now. Now that, brilliant name. Of course, the McLaren Senna, fantastic name.
The legend of...
Yeah, and another good thing, it's got a V8.
Yeah.
4 litre twin turbo V8, which is pretty nice.
That thing, mate.
788 horsepower, I do believe.
Did they actually say the weight of the car in total?
A bag of sugar or something, wasn't it?
It wasn't much.
It doesn't weigh a lot.
I mean, the doors that weigh as much or as little as they do. And
I know, but
it's a track weapon. It's a track weapon. That's what it is.
I like his comment because of the doors. He goes, doors so you can see the driver's trousers.
Yeah. Little
Pointless.
windows.
I don't know why you've got that. I didn't like that.
I wonder if it's just because they've used Lexan or something for the glassy bits, and it's just lighter than the material that they would have used to make the door.
Maybe. I do like that rear spoiler, the way it hangs rather than is perched.
Yeah, and does its all
fiddly thing. Yeah, I do like that. But I didn't like the back end, it's a bit saggy.
Yeah, and the exhaust seemed to point into the sky, which is odd.
It's very Pagani, that exhaust, wasn't it? Or, yeah, sort of the 3 collection. Pagani got 4, of course, but the very 3 collection on the back there.
Didn't the GT...
The GT,
the
the GT90 had it.
Yeah.
Remember? The thing they never actually made, the concept car. Yeah. However, they made a point of talking about the fastest track, which of course wasn't. Thruxton's not the fastest track by a long shot.
No.
However, they also mentioned about it being a road car.
Yeah, it's road legal.
But
it's still a track weapon.
The thing is, I don't see the point in producing a car that's supposed to be the fastest, designed to be the fastest round a track, but it's a road car.
Because if you're loaded, you can take it from your garage, drive it to your local
but then just buy a Vulcan
or Druxton or whatever and round around.
Buy a track car and a road car.
If you bought a track car, you've got to tow it there.
Oh, I get it, that you can drive it there, race around the track, woohoo, everyone's having fun, and then drive home again.
It's just an expensive track day car, like a Caterham or a Aerial Atom or a KTM Crossbow or something like that.
But most people that buy them, where will most of their... Well, most of the time it'll probably sit in the garage, but
yeah.
Other than that, it will be on the road, not on the track, I should think.
Well, the little things. No, they're track cars. It's just a...
Really?
It's a track car for the wealthy.
Can you remember how much it was?
No.
I believe it was £1 million.
Look on the notes.
Yes.
Millions.
I didn't make a note of that.
So it's a lot of money.
Yes.
Which is why
please let us know how much it was in the comments below to see if you can get it right, because we already know. That rhymed, that. Unintentionally. Please let us know in the comments below if you get it right, because we already know. Yeah. Sorry.
No, we don't.
Okay, so yeah, love the rear wing, don't like the see-through doors,
don't
like the saggy arse ends, and it's just a waste of money.
Yes.
But there you go, it's something that McLaren have gone, look at us!
Yeah, I think McLaren should make a car for the masses.
Yeah, why don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be like a 20 grand...
No, it could be 50 grand, but it needs to be
type.
You know, something that normal people might go out and buy.
Yeah, something in the 60 to 70,000 pound range.
Hmm.
There you go, McLaren, off you go. And we would love to review it.
Absolutely.
Anyway, moving on. I see Abbie's back, the test driver.
Yeah.
Okay, she can drive, but she's boring.
She looked pretty intense in there, didn't she?
Yeah, she's a bit boring though, isn't she? Doesn't say anything, doesn't do anything.
No, but I'd rather she said nothing than say what the fat bloke did.
Oh, yeah.
American fella.
Yeah, I don't even want to go there on that.
So, yeah, she wins it.
Yeah, I was a bit...
Let's face it, Stig didn't say anything. But then he had a character.
You couldn't see him, and that was his persona.
Yeah.
She's just and I don't mean this in a sexist way, she's just a woman driving a car. Doesn't mean she's just a woman.
It could just be a man driving a car.
She's just a woman driving a car, not she's just a woman, driving a car.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Do you know what they mean?
Yes, I want everyone to know so they don't think we're being sexist.
It could very well have read, if it was a man, it's just a man driving a car.
Exactly.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's just a person driving a car.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
Who happens to be of the female gender.
Happens to be of the female gender, but drives pretty well. She's hammering that thing around.
Absolutely, she's a great driver.
Yeah.
I just wish she'd say something, at least.
Well, she did, didn't she? And I think she got slated for it.
Really?
She's got a really posh voice, didn't she?
Oh, is she?
You remember in the last series?
I love a posh bird.
So here we go, that sort of thing.
Oh.
Was that her?
I don't know.
I think it was.
But now I'm intrigued, now she's got a posh voice.
You should need to watch Series 2, I'm sure she said stuff in Series 2.
Oh, I'm a big fan of the old Vicky Butler-Henderson.
Oh no.
Oh, yes. Anyway, let's move on.
Yeah.
In the interest of equality, I'm sure there's men that are attractive that are drivers as well. Anyway,
Next with a posh voice.
No, because they're going to give me confusing thoughts. And I don't need them. No, he won't. I'm not confused. Not that it's a problem if I was.
Digging a big hole. Let's move on to the next bit.
Yeah. Anyway, how's the cat? Cat looks good. Yeah. Moving on.
Happy enough.
Right.
This thing on your notes.
Blowing up his house. That was a big statement to make, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He obviously
knew.
Yeah, but
to the thing, but
that would have been amusing if it wasn't. It's quick though. 4 seconds faster than the
Vulcan.
The Vulcan.
Yeah.
Which is a purebred track car.
And it's ridiculously fast.
And ridiculously expensive.
And ridiculously expensive.
And not roadworthy.
No.
So, yeah.
But
Okay.
they compared it to the Hurricane thing, didn't they?
They did. So, then they went back to the second part of the film in America.
Yes.
And, high five, yeah? Give me 5.
Just in case you hadn't realised, they were in Detroit.
They
I
are.
don't know if we mentioned
Did
that.
you mention that? Yeah, they're in Detroit. I have to refer to my other...
Oh, more notes.
There are, yeah.
Oh.
Okay, MPGs. Will
Yes.
you settle down? MPGs. I was bemused by the Mustang's 13 mpg. Simply because with that much power, when I thrashed the hell out of my my 4.6 souped-up engined Mustang, I was getting 13 mpg round town.
So what you're saying, he wasn't driving it hard enough?
Either that,
or it's a more economical engine.
It's a very economical engine, yeah. But the Demon, 8 miles per gallon.
Yes.
And the Chevy.
And the Chevy, yeah, 3.9 was it? Or
yeah, 3.9.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
But that's what it's supposed to do. 1,000 horsepower, 3.9 miles per gallon. Who cares?
What size was that supercharger on that? It was
2.9 litres.
Yeah.
But Hammond had 2.7 litre supercharger on his.
And it makes way more noise.
Oh no, I just love that whine.
Yeah, I love that.
Brilliant. Fantastic sound. Okay, so next, Hammond's track design. What do you think of that? I'm annoying you now.
It was interesting, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Obviously, he didn't design it. I'm sure.
I'm sure he didn't. It was probably a joint effort, but it was funny watching the little digger doing stuff. Nonetheless.
Yeah. I have to say, I was happy that the Mustang won the.
Made the catch jump.
A sheep text message on his phone, which you didn't put to stun, I know.
No, and of course the phone vibrated as well. She had her foot on it.
Brilliant. Yeah, I was happy that the Mustang had the fastest lap.
Yes. Well, it's built to go around corners, that one.
It is. It is built to.
And the 350R
handle.
was designed to go around corners.
Yeah, and the Demon was designed to go in a straight line, very fast.
With very skinny tyres.
Very much like a typical American car,
yeah.
American muscle car. However, over an hour to get the car ready.
Yeah, but if you had one,
yes.
The only bit of that you would be actually changing is the tyres. The front wheels would be the only thing to change.
Well,
everything else would be already on there. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's probably something where you can only use those on a.
Oh yeah, the little wheels. But
No. The other parts.
Oh, on the road legal version.
Yeah, it's probably something with the insurance or something that you can't put that stuff on.
Who's going to pay
road car.
attention to that?
Well, the insurance company if you're in an accident.
So don't
they just plug it in.
So be careful. Yeah, no, that's too.
Yeah, hang on a minute. Hang on.
No,
hang on a minute. You're talking about driving round in a car that powerful. You can't use that. Knowing someone who's got that on their mind, putting all that stuff on there because they want it to go fast and powerful, and then just be careful in the same sentence.
If you're just driving around the streets, then you'd go easy with it, and then when you're in a racing situation, then you're ready to go.
No, you wouldn't. If you've got that much power and you intend to use it, you'd be drifting around every corner possible.
Quite possibly.
And then chances are, stoving it sideways into a parked SUV.
You'd be doing that even without that stuff attached to it.
You'd be less likely to do it with the thin wheels on. I see your point.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because it would grip better.
But over an hour to change the wheels, change the ECU, change the induction kit. And
set a console thing with a button to change the fuel. And
I know, I don't see the point in that.
Ethanol fuel.
That's
ethanol,
stupid.
It's E85 or something, or E something they're using.
But I do like the fact that you only get one seat.
Yeah, unless you pay $1 and then they'll put the rest in. And then May's question, which seat do they
put in?
This is quite funny.
Oh dear, that is awesome. Yeah, oh the Americans, you are an amusing bunch.
You can just imagine rocking up to the dealership to pick up your car and it's only got a rear seat.
And a stool. Fantastic. Oh dear, and then you run out of money. I ain't got $1. Sorry mate, come back when you have.
Yeah.
You can stick your hat on the thing and sing for $1. I'm getting carried away. Right, okay, so I'm glad they dropped that celebrity bit.
Yeah.
Because although he did put in the bit, so he's not coming on then.
Yeah, oh yeah. Which actually was quite funny for a change.
Well, they did that because that's their thing now, isn't it? Yeah. They're known for being idiots with that, so they're using it to their advantage. I'm also pleased to hear that they've got 12 episodes left.
Yes, and next week is a special.
It is.
Because this week was, although special, not a special.
It was special to me.
That's what I said. Although it was special, it wasn't a special.
Overall, any episode that is full of muscle cars is fine by me.
Absolutely.
I've got no problem with that.
Pretty much any cars. I don't really mind.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the rest of the season. I think it's a good start.
Yeah. I mean, before I watched the episode, I actually watched the trailer.
I did
the
too.
official trailer.
Yes.
Just to watch that. And of course, then they recapped on what they're going to be doing throughout the 13 episodes at the beginning of the episode.
Also seen the trailer where they're trying to come up with a hashtag?
No, but I did just... Did you send it? See, I sent it to you.
No, but I've seen it on my feed.
I pinged it to you because I saw it when I went onto Amazon and it made me chuckle. It's Amazon's hit car show. Yeah. All in one word. So it's Amazon's hit car show.
Amazon's hit car show.
Yes.
So Amazon's hit car. Amazon. I can't say it.
Amazon's hit car show. I can't say it.
Can you say it quickly?
Hashtag Amazon's hit.
I bet you're trying right now, aren't you?
It's easier just to say it the proper way.
Amazon's hit. Yeah. Amazon's hit car show.
That's it. Yeah. All one word, of course. Amazon's hit car show.
Yes. That's quite amusing.
Yeah, and you've got all three of them there staring at it like in the picture.
You haven't got that on the video. On the video, you've got.
No, it's not on the video.
It's only May and Hammond.
It's on the Amazon front page.
And they get a phone call from Clarkson. He goes, "What? Where are you?" And he's driving some car in Switzerland or something. And then he rings back about 3 minutes later, and all of a sudden he's driving a hatchback over the Alps or over the mountains of Italy.
Right.
And then 2 minutes later he was at the airport. So it's But I think May is getting funnier. Overall, May is getting funnier. Hammond is still a bit try-hard. He's still a bit, well, I've got my radio voice on. He has, hasn't he? Whereas May is just naturally amusing.
Hammond's been dubbed as the team idiot, and he's playing to it.
I tell you what, if we want to refer to Top Gear for just a second, you've got Jeremy Clarkson is Chris, what's his name? Now, bear with me here, because you'll see where I'm going. Jeremy Clarkson is Chris.
What is his name?
Akabusi?
No. I met him once.
Christmas? Chris Kringle.
Well, that was the racing YouTube driver.
Harris, Chris Harris,
that's the one.
So, Clarkson is Chris Harris.
Yeah.
Because he drives fast and he's wow, and he's a bit loud and opinionated. Joey is James May. Now, I never thought I'd hear myself say that.
Joey?
Oh, Matt LeBlanc.
Joey?
Yeah. Matt LeBlanc is James May.
Who is sadly not any longer in.
Because he's the most naturally amusing. And Rory is Hammond.
Although Rory's no longer in it either. So
no, but they're a bit try-hard.
Yeah.
They're both, Hammond's a bit try-hard and Rory's a bit try-hard.
I think Rory reminds me of someone you might find on Blue Peter.
What? Goldie?
No,
the dog.
No, not Goldie the dog. One of the presenters. Like his one I made earlier kind of person.
But overall, thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was very good.
Looking forward to next week.
Yeah.
Now, please stay tuned because coming up we have a very interesting video because we've got a new pickup truck coming.
Yay.
However, not all is as it may seem in the beginning. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Watch this space.
Indeed.
It's going to be an interesting video. And that's it for this episode. Thank you very much for joining us. Until next time, please ride and drive carefully, click the bell and all that lot.
Well done. But have fun.
Bye.
Bye-bye.